Hello and welcome to the Hula Hoop help video where I will be going over some of the aspects of the shopping cart module. So the first thing I'm going to do is I will create a category. I'll show you guys how to do that. And then I will create a new product. So on the screen right now is an example of a category on your shopping cart. So this is the food category and I have three products in here. So if I were to click on the icon for the burgers, it would take me through to that page. And then there are some extra images for this product. And then there's a description, and then people can add however many they want to their cart. They can choose add-ons if they wish. So they would have to choose with or without cheese. And then people can go and they can check out and they can order your products. Okay, so the first thing we would do is we're going to jump into Hula Hoop here. This is the, under My Web Store, this is the Manage Inventory module. So over here on the left are the categories. So there's two currently. We have one for food and we have one for natural cleaners. If we want to create another category, all we need to do is select the Create Category button here. There are a couple settings we need to adjust when we're doing this. So we would call this one demo product or demo category. It's going to create a custom URL for this category. So that's if we jump back here, this is the custom URL for this category. It's just food. So you can choose where in this sort of hierarchy this category shows up in. So you could essentially create subcategories. So if I wanted to create a subcategory under food, I could do so by selecting it from the drop down here. From the category SEO profile, this is just for search engine optimization. If you set up a meta tag profile specifically for your store categories, you can apply that from here. I'm just going to choose the default for now. And that's all I need to set currently. So let's hit the save button down here. So when I hit the save button, it will show up as a subcategory underneath food here. Okay, so now let's go through and let's create a product. So the first thing we're going to do is select the Create Product button over here underneath the Browse Products header. So we're going to give this product a name. I have some tomatoes I want to sell on our website. So I'm going to put in the product name is tomatoes. The product code is just for your reference when you're putting through orders. People will see it. So let's set this one to 45564. The display order chooses where on the page, like what order the foods show up in. So I want this one to show up last, so I'm just going to leave it blank. This is where you would set the price. So let's say this is $5, and let's say the Canadian price is $6. You can also set an MSRP for US and Canadian dollars, and that would just essentially, it would look like it was on sale. I'm going to apply the food category for this product because I want it to automatically show up in the food page here. If I go into the description here, this is where I would put a couple sentences that describe my product. You know, you could put a paragraph in here if you wanted. Description for my tomatoes. There we go. So we're going to just jump down here and we're going to save this description like so. And then we can go through and we can jump into the measurements tab. So if you are shipping products and the products are shipped in boxes, this is where you would put all that relevant information. So you would put the length, width, height, and the weight of your packages. The next thing we are going to do is we're going to jump into the Images tab, and then we're going to select the Browse Files button. And then on my desktop, I'm going to upload the first image, and this is going to be the main thumbnail for this image. So I want this one here. and then it's successfully uploaded. So we have a couple more tomato images. Let's find this other one here. And then we have a third one as well. And now we've uploaded our images for our product. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to jump into the Options tab. So how options work, and I'm just going to jump back into Hula Hoop here real quick. Options can work in a couple different ways. So this product here, I've set a price, and I set the price to $12. I've added an option, right, from the Options tab. I've added an option that's called cheese, and then people can either add cheese, or sorry, they can not add cheese, or they can add cheese for $2. So this is an additional charge for your product. If I jump back over here and I go to the cheese section, so you'll notice on this product, there is no price. I didn't set a price for this product in the Details tab. What I did was I created an option called Type, and I set the prices in there. So people are forced to choose one of these options here, and then that determines how much they're charged. And then I believe on this last product here, yeah, so we did it sort of a combination between the two. It's $20 for a dozen cherries, and then if you get another dozen, so if you get 24 total, it's only another $18. So that's sort of a quick overview of the options there. So let's say, for example, you had, let's do size. So we're selling tomatoes and we're selling them by the size. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this one required because we want people to check it off on the checkbox, or sorry, on the product, and we're going to make it a single option. So what this is going to do is it's going to make it a radio button that people can only choose one option for. You do have the option to do the multiple options from the drop down here, and that would make it so people can choose a couple different options if you wanted to. They'd show up like checkboxes. So this one's required. So we're going to hit the save button here, and then it's created this group option for us. Now what we need to do is we need to go through and we need to add in our different sizes. So we're going to hit the little plus button here, and we're going to give this one a name. We'll call it small. The code, again, that's more for your sort of back end stuff. So we're just going to call this one small. And this is where you would choose whether it's a surcharge or an alternative charge. So the surcharge is added onto the price, whereas the alternative charge scraps the price if you set one in the detail section and charges whatever you put in here instead. So the tomatoes, we're going to add in a surcharge of just $1 each. And then we can hit the save button here. We do have manage quantity checkbox. So if you do want to manually update your inventory, and then if you want to keep track of different sizes of products, like different options, you can do that from here. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to hit the save button here. Then we're going to add in another option. So we're just going to have small and we're going to have medium tomatoes here. So this surcharge for this one is going to be $2 each. Yeah, there we go. Now we can hit the save button here. We also have a search engine optimization tab. So you can set a different meta tag profile if you wanted to. So we've set it so that this product is using the store default meta tag profile. So I set that when I created the category. Or I can go through here and I can apply a specific one if I've created one. The availability tab, currently at the moment, you can hide products by using this update quantity checkbox here. So if you do want to hide temporarily a product from the web store, you would come in here and check off this option and set it to 0. So we're not going to do that currently. We are going to, though, hit the save button here. And there we go. We've created a new product. So if I jump back here into the food category, we have a tomatoes category, or sorry, a tomatoes product. And there we go, it's $6, and then it's people have to choose whether they want small ones, so it's an extra $1, or medium ones. So we didn't have to set a surcharge for this one if we didn't want to, and then it would just be sort of, I guess, the default option if you wanted to. And here's our description in here as well. And then people can browse through the thumbnails, like so, and then they can add, you know, however many they want to their cart. Yeah, so that's the gist of creating products. I'm gonna do another video, and the second video will go over how to create a discount. So be sure to check that out. And if you have any questions about anything, or if you need a hand with anything, you can email me at drew@circlegraphics.ca. Thank you for watching.